do you ensure you're leveraging assets in a way that protects generational wealth rather than putting it at risk?
Yeah, leveraging assets in a responsible way is not leveraging assets to buy liabilities, okay? As your wealth starts to increase, I'm talking to people in crypto specifically that reached a large amount of wealth in a short amount of time. We saw this all over the crypto ecosystem. We saw specifically influencers get very, very wealthy in the bull market, some of them up to 20 to 30 million that they admitted to 40 million, and they lost everything. Why? Because they took their wealth and they bought liabilities. They bought Lambos, they bought houses, they, flexed their watches, they're partying in Miami. Then when the bear market hit, what happened? They lost everything. So it's very, very important. If you're going to leverage your asset class, whether it's crypto, whether you're life insurance, it's extremely important to leverage responsibly. Okay, it's kind of like they say, go out and drink responsibly. Don't drink and drive, right? Don't mess with your family's money. If you're going to leverage your asset, whether it's your stocks, your Bitcoin, your insurance, you have to be very strategic on why you're leveraging that, okay? I'll give you an example. I leveraged my Bitcoin to buy my insurance firm, okay? The reason why I made that decision is because my insurance firm was already making money. I was connected to an IMO. I already had income coming in. I knew it was sustainable. So we did a risk weighting. We understood that we could handle the payment. We understood that this, after it's paid off, it got us a tax-free, because we're borrowing tax-free to buy a cash-generating asset. Okay, that's a responsible way to leverage. So I leveraged at 14%. I knew easily my firm could handle that loan, right? But the beautiful thing about that is after that loan's paid off, I never sold an ounce of my own Bitcoin, okay? I also have that LTV back, and then I can do it again. So as I go to leverage against an asset, I think, okay, is this going to create cash flow to pay back the loan? Is it going to appreciate, and is it going to beat the hurdle rate? So as I borrowed at 14%, I looked at Bitcoin, and it's growing 50% every year. So I'm like, okay, perfect. The thing that I'm borrowing is going to actually grow by 50% every year, allowing me to make 36% of my money as I'm borrowing. As I borrowed, I bought something that's generating cash flow to pay the loan back to get my LTV back to 100%. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense. Be very strategic, be very responsible. Do not borrow to buy liabilities. Do not borrow to buy fancy things. Borrow to create cash flow. Borrow to buy assets that will appreciate, that will get your leverage paid off.